Belize is at risk of losing its World Heritage status. Belize is home to 3 of the 4 atolls in the entire Western Hemisphere. Belize's barrier reef, cay, and atolls are being put at risk by what will be the largest dredging campaign ever conducted in Belize. The concern is the disposal of dredged material, totaling 7 to 10 million cubic meters of unsuitable material, such as silt and other pollutants, for the Port of Belize Cargo and Cruise project proposed by Lord Ashcroft's Waterloo Investment Holdings. The extreme proximity of the deposits to the barrier reef and cay are shown in the photo provided by local expert Jose Pepe Garcia. As a result, there will be tremendous damage to the coral reefs, and the fishing industry will suffer. Jose Pepe Garcia, local expert and owner of Tunic Na Consultancy, concluded in his report on the Port of Belize expansion project that the disposal plans are ill-considered, environmentally unsound, and careless. These plans are never to make it to environmental clearance. The barrier reef and its atolls are considered World Heritage Sites. The public consultation for the EIA was the most attended public hearing in the history of Belize, with over 2,000 plus commentaries from Belizeans in opposition of the project.
As a marine scientist, based on what has been proposed for dumping at sea in particular, I could never support this project.
My understanding was that the entire NGO community was completely against this based on the dumping of the dredged material outside of the reef.
The reef will remain intact.
That will bring disaster to us in many more ways than one.
We vote out corruption. We vote out nepotism.
We call on you folks to definitely give ear to our concern. We're destroying our own country. We're destroying our own islands.
A letter was sent by the NGO emphasizing their objections to the substantial dredging campaign. No adequate rationale has been provided that justifies that ocean dumping should ever be considered for Belize. The NGO letter is supported by the following organizations: Belize Abudan Society, Oceana, Belize Tourism Industry Association, Clearwater Marine Aquarium, EcoMar, Turneffe Atoll Trust, Turneffe Atoll Sustainability Association, Bonefish Tarpoon Trust, Fragments of Hope, Healthy Reefs for Healthy People, Sea Belize, and the World Wildlife Fund. In support of stopping the destruction of coral reefs, TASA stated the following: "We at TASA, along with the marine conservation community, are dissatisfied with the proposed Port of Belize cruise and cargo expansion project. TASA is against any proposal to dump dredged spoils in our marine waters, near any of our reefs, and especially next to the Turneffe Atoll Marine Reserve."
The vampire Michael Ashcroft and his Belizean minions. That would never happen in a million years.
Dr. Frank Gordon Kirkwood, a retired oilman and independent advisor, a wildlife emergency response volunteer, and a chartered engineer for petroleum, goes on to say the complete lack of cruise port strategy for Belize City, which results in false promises of increased employment and economic benefit, way in excess of the growth rates for the cruise industry seen before COVID-19. He further states that the industry is not big enough to support the level of investment indicated by the one cruise port currently under construction at Stake Bank and the Port of Belize proposed development, meaning that there will be too much development, with the consequence that the environment will suffer far more from the superfluous development activity than it would do if the Belize City cruise port development were done in a more strategically justified way.